We're not dead. We're back, bitches. We're not dead.
We might be banned from Facebook, but we're still here.
That's right.
Facebook.
We got some
What is that, spam shit?
copyright infringement.
That's why you didn't see my response to him?
No.
I told him to get fucked. We get those all the time.
Nice.
Because it's like an English name, and then the Facebook name
They're
is an
trying to
English
get us
name,
to click links.
and then it turns
What kind
into
of
like
English?
you can tell it's like a spam.
Oh,
thing.
you're copyright infringement.
English chap.
Someone reported you.
It's not.
Blah blah blah.
Well, yeah, it's not
Be
the
a nice chap from
I just
England.
It's not
Ignore
the
it.
message they sent. It's the name. If you look at the name, like their display name is like John Denver,
No.
but the name under it,
Mr.
which
Sunshine
is their
on my
real
goddamn
name,
shoulders,
is-
John
They're
Denver.
trying to
Yes.
get us to click a link to show what violations
They're
we've
trying
violated.
to get us to pay to get our page back,
Rocky
which
Mountains.
they don't have.
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, people probably thought that we have been suspended or something. For
Hey,
like,
I've ignored it. I don't
But-
give a fuck.
that's true.
Podcast?
It's not over
No.
till it's over.
Oh.
That's right. Here's the deal.
It's not over.
The last 3 weeks we have been off, and it's been each one of us' fault. Not one offender has been the problem this time. Like normal.
Yeah, normally it's
One person
fucking it up.
canceling routinely. Won't name no names.
Someone that works more than the others.
But I feel like, John had a valid excuse.
Mexico was pretty cool.
I had a valid excuse.
See? Yeah, it got deleted because...
You told him to get fucked.
But see, it says Dennis Meza,
He's not English.
Alajibu Kiningwe Chapiso.
No,
That is not
mine-
English.
It looks
Yes.
way more legit on the phone, though.
Well, but I'm saying,
Alibu?
since you saw it, it's gotten deleted. But yeah,
Alibu quinoa.
their message is no longer available, but my response to their message is still
Get
there.
fucked.
Get fucked.
It literally says GF'd.
Get fucked.
Yeah,
I like it, Ross. I like your how hostile you are with other
I am.
people.
I turn to violence ASAP.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, but that shit looks legit, though. Oh, I'm not going to mess.
Well, when they don't have a profile picture, that's usually red flag number one.
Ross said,
Yeah.
get fucked.
You
The,
see
the
on
fact that they have 8 names.
here, it says Dennis something whatever. Then underneath it says Ajubi blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Well,
Why? Oh, denim is a.
My
We have
ass
received
wa-
copyright infringement.
Yeah.
I just ignored it, but you just straight up replied to these motherfuckers.
you.
Fuck you.
No, get fucked. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
get fucked.
There's a difference.
I wake up every morning and choose violence.
Yes, we see that.
That's why I tell my coworkers, if you work the early shift, don't fucking talk to me until fucking 8 o'clock.
And yet this guy gets the award for nicest on campus.
I wait till
did?
people suspect that I'm not paying attention or whatever, and then if you go for the attack, you're gonna get fucked. I don't go out there and say
Sneaky
get
Indian.
fucked. Like I let them think that they got the upper hand, and then they
and
get
then
fucked.
he gives them the sneaky Indian.
Yeah.
The old reach around. The old 2-for-1er.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm innocent. I'm not
Hi,
aware.
yeah.
I'm not aware of my surroundings. Attack me.
John gives them the little bunny foo-foo.
Oh,
I'm the gazelle, you're the lion.
Yeah, come get
Attack
this.
me.
No.
So where were you going before we started? Before we cut you off? How?
yes.
There's no one offender or whatever.
Right?
your
like,
mom's an offender.
Yeah,
mom
like
goes to
John.
college.
John took off because he was on, a trip out of the country. I was in L.A., Lower Alabama, for the weekend working.
Yeah, it started because we had the NASCAR race.
No, it started because
it started. We had because we had.
So we've been off for 4 weeks.
We're off for.
Yeah, because then the week before you said you just didn't feel like doing it.
No, it was the week of the dual races. You guys were like, yeah, we'll come over next week and drink. And neither of you wanted to come over and drink.
Yeah, you're right.
Then it was 24-hour bang bunnies.
And then the following week was John's
remember that.
vacation.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Then the following week, I didn't feel like dealing with anything because work pissed me off.
We didn't piss you off. What's that got to do
You were
with anything?
pissing me off in the text messages. That's why I stopped responding.
That was the point.
You're already pissed. So you already canceled on us. So what the fuck?
Yeah, well,
That's
I
not-
was nice and canceled early.
I mean, but still, why were you bitchy?
You had time to settle down.
because
We would have put you in a good mood.
no, you wouldn't.
Yes, we always
Yeah,
do.
dude.
no,
You literally say we're the
No.
fucking best.
Yeah.
you guys are the fucking worst.
Well,
And by
fuck
the
you
time
too,
John
man.
got here at 9 o'clock, I would have been already in bed.
You would have been over it by then. You
I
don't
would've
bring
been over it,
you,
all right.
you don't bring work home.
No.
You literally say that when you
Work
leave.
stays at
when
work,
you
but I'm
leave
pissed
there,
off all the day.
When you leave there at 2:30, that
Yeah.
shit fucking stays there.
2:45.
His face ain't red from a
Episode
sunburn.
like probably 110. I'm pretty sure you said
Yeah.
something along them lines.
I was just over it. I was just over that
He's
day.
heated for no reason.
And then last week you canceled.
Yeah, because I had to
So,
work.
so it has been 4 weeks.
I
That's
didn't have a
crazy.
choice.
It's crazy, man.
That's
Yeah,
fucking nuts.
yeah. This
dude.
time
Yeah.
last week I was almost in L.A., Lower Alabama there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and good for you, man.
Yeah, I went crew chiefing, man.
Hey, you also let us know in a day in advance.
I did. Oh my
Dude,
god.
who are you?
I was so proud of myself.
Who are you?
Dude, I even told him like we were eating lunch that day. I'm like,
Congratulations, man.
we should probably let. Even whenever you went to Mexico, I even said something to him like we should probably let Ross know. And we're
Yeah,
like,
man.
that was like on Monday, so we waited till Wednesday.
That's why, because
Still ahead of
I've
time.
said this before.
Yes, it was ahead of
That's
time.
why I text y'all every Thursday morning, because on the days or when I didn't do it and y'all would cancel like at 5:30 in the evening.
But
So
never,
I'd
that
rather
never
know,
hurt nobody.
It hurts me.
Huh.
Because I'd rather know earlier in the day. In the event, like how Johnny likes to
In
go to
the
his
event.
dad's house before he comes here.
Well, I wouldn't go to my dad's house if I wouldn't come here.
That's true.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop
Facts.
by and see him.
So you're telling
if
me you're purposely late just because the podcast?
I wouldn't be out and
No.
about if I wouldn't come in
He
here.
only has one excuse to get out of the house,
Yeah.
and he
yeah.
just uses the opportunity
Yeah.
to make the rounds.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time, like when I'm
But-
out, I'm out.
I would rather know earlier in the day, so if I want to go to my parents' house, or if there's something I got to do,
You still can.
I have time to do it.
You still can.
No, I can't.
Just like
You
I
can
went
go
home
over there
today.
and have spaghetti.
Just like I went home today, I replaced the windshield wipers on the wife's
Cool.
car. I rain-xed her windshield.
Cool.
And I took the trash down,
Cool.
and I ate Chipotle.
Yeah, when you're showing up to people's houses, that's different than if people are coming to your house, because you have shit to do before people come over.
It would have been the same thing. Like if y'all were coming over there, I would have got that stuff done first.
Well, she would have had to take her dogs to her mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Exactly. Which I
She
gave
got
her.
shit to do
I gave her
before.
mom shit for that when we went to the drag races.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
She was like, she said something like,
Y'all
"Well,
haven't
yeah,
met them
I've never
boys?"
seen them fucking
No,
dogs." She's
never.
like, "You never met the dogs?" I'm like, "No, because every
Never.
time I go over there, they're over your fucking house."
He thinks that a grown-ass man can't defend themselves
Yeah.
against a dog.
Yeah.
Well, y'all were going to meet him for the NASCAR party had it not rained out, but it rained out. Because I had put my foot down. I invited.
Like, everybody's got dogs. Like, everybody knows how to deal.
I've never met a dog I didn't want to pet.
It's true.
And lay on the floor.
Yeah, pet
with.
that dog.
Yeah, can't pet that dog.
I pet the dog depending on the dog. Like, if the dog is
What if it-
hyperactive, then I normally leave
What
it
if it's
alone
a-
because I don't want to encourage that
What if
activity.
it's a Dotson?
If it, yeah, like I said,
Dachshund.
it depends on their energy.
You would pet that wiener?
If they're cool and calm,
John
I'm
would choke
calm.
the shit out of the back of that wiener.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
down
I
the,
bet he
the
would.
back of it.
I choke a wiener all the time.
Yep.
You took one.
No, I don't take them.
I hope not. Yeah,
Gotta check on your wiener dog.
that is true. I know people with wiener dogs. They're good dogs. They can be.
I
It's
don't
not
like,
my particular
I don't like to look
breed.
around like down
that
where
I would
I'm
have.
stepping. Like,
Yeah.
You haven't had to do that lately.
no, I have not. My dog is
that,
dead.
Yeah.
that also happened while
Sorry.
we were
Thanks,
there.
That came out the wrong way.
You haven't had to watch out for a small dog
No, you haven't had
lately.
to clean up dog
Fuck
shit
you too,
4
man.
times a day here lately.
Shit. I'm still holding the screen door waiting for this whiny bitch to
God
come in
damn
and
it,
she ain't
Fat
out
Jenny.
there.
Way to rub salt in the
Oh,
wounds,
shit,
man.
man. Yes, my dog died.
It's
It has
still
been
fresh.
relaxing,
During this
though,
break.
hasn't it?
I'm not cleaning up shit. She's not pissing on herself anymore. She's not fucking walking
Barking
into
2
seconds.
seconds after you let her outside.
She
wants to come in and shit on the
she's
floor.
not shitting on the porch. Like,
Yeah.
it's been nice.
Nice. That's disrespectful, man.
You brought her up,
That was
man.
your wife's dog.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it was my dog too. I mean, it was
R.I.P..
more her dog than my dog, but it was my
Y'all
dog
overpaid
too.
for that dog at the mall.
I didn't pay for her. She paid for her.
Me and Mao.
Yeah.
I think it was shortly after is when they shut the mall.
Yeah, it was because of that fucking dog.
Puppy mill.
Because of that one dog. Yeah.
$3,500 for an English bulldog.
Yeah, she was fucking nuts, bro.
My parents tried to buy me one there too. I'm like, no,
Nope.
I want an English bulldog, but not for $3,500.
She was the dumbest dog I've ever had.
I know.
By
You
far.
ended up with one, didn't you?
I did. I got a bitch for free.
Yeah.
And was she not the dumbest breed you've ever
She
had?
was, and she died
Like,
about a year later.
Bro, them
Killed
dogs
her?
are dumb.
She died right here. Right here where I'm sitting
Great.
is where her crate was.
There's a few that are pretty smart and
Now she's in
okay,
the
but
backyard.
majority of them dogs are just dumb, man. Compared to other breeds, that breed is just...
Buried on the blanket she died on in the crate.
Way to
I'm
go.
like, I wrapped her in that blanket, picked her up, brought her out back, and buried her.
Way to go. Heartless.
My other dog at the time, Rondo, he was more worried about getting out that, because I used to put the dogs in here when I went to work. I would have never known the dog died because he came out that door ready to go eat his food in the kitchen. That was waiting on him.
He didn't care.
Well, Forrest has been acting a little down.
Well,
like
yeah.
he knows.
They have anxiety.
He knows, or he just
Over
No.
that bitch.
No, it's the same way.
It might be a
with-
refreshing down. Like
He's
I could
calm.
finally,
I don't know.
I could
He's
finally
calmer.
relax.
He still gets hyped up a little bit, but I mean, for the most
Didn't
part,
they used to get into it here lately and all that? You had to separate them for a while.
it was because she was blind and she didn't know what bowl she was
Love is
going. So
blind.
she would be like walking into him, like, or he would be protected because
And he'd be
she's
getting
eating his
pissy.
food.
Yeah.
Before they knew which bowls were on each side of the water. Now she was just wandering over and eating whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she wasn't even eating for a little while, so we had to give her like the wet dog food, and then that
Yeah.
gives her the shits even more.
Oh, even more. It's
Right.
like mud at that point.
Then it got to the point where she wouldn't even fucking.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even.
She made it in the description.
She wouldn't even make it to get up. She would be
Jenny's
shitting
dead.
there. Why? She wouldn't even get up, and she'd be shitting on herself.
What happened? Did she have the cough due to cold?
She got COVID.
She could
She'll
have.
bury her
The
in the
dogs could
backyard.
get COVID.
We
No.
have not buried her yet.
'Cause it-
She was just like laying in the garage.
We put her in a bag and stuck her in the
bag?
What the
garage.
fuck?
No, we.
You got in the meat freezer?
she got cremated,
Oh,
so
that
she's
sounds
in a
expensive.
box right now.
But you
Well,
don't,
wait,
you don't
she
bury her if you cremate her.
Well, they gave her like I guess you could bury the box that she's in. I don't know.
Usually put them like on the shelf or something.
Well, that's what I told Danielle. But
If you're gonna bury her, why do you cremate her? I would
True.
just bury her in
it's
the
a lot
damn yard.
easier to bury a box than a fucking 45-pound dog.
She's the size of a fucking Thanksgiving turkey.
Bro, I had a hard time. I had a hard time burying my cat. It was
Dude.
like the fucking clay was
You know
down.
how
I was
many
gonna need a
animals I-
jackhammer.
You know how many animals I got buried in my backyard?
Your soil is fucking different than mine.
No, it's roots.
No, yeah. Well, my shit was like fucking like rock. I'm sitting there just. I would need a jackhammer.
You probably had
It's
your fucking Crocs on. Put some real shoes on.
I need some-
You had your flip flops on, trying to use a fucking
trying to break-
flat edge fucking shovel instead of the spade
think
shovel.
Shut up!
Actually,
These are my ditch diggers.
I actually broke the tip of my shovel, fucking trying
Well,
to
seeing
fucking
the tools you've used with, you probably had some fucking cheap yuppie tools.
whatever, dude.
Black-
the beach
broken decker.
the shovel that comes in the beach set is fucking strong enough.
Oh, the
John was
plastic
trying
shovel.
to use a 2-foot-long survivor shovel.
I can't get no leverage. Down there with a
No, when I
fucking
buried the
kitchen
cat,
spoon.
dude, I'm sitting there, I'm like fucking hitting rocks, and I'm like, this ain't doing
What do I got?
shit.
I got my
he was
backyard.
probably trying to bury it on the septic tank.
I got Jenny, or not Jenny. I got Abby,
Jonathan?
my English bulldog.
You got a pet cemetery, bro.
I got
Yeah.
Manny, a lab, who's probably
Manny
90
Fresh.
pounds.
Hey, we
Fish.
can add Jenny to your yard if you want.
I got Rondo, which was my 100-pound pit.
Was.
I have my parents' dog Chevy, who was probably 110 plus pound.
I bet he ran out of gas.
Dude, he was huge. Chevy, yeah.
Chevy, yeah.
My parents' dog Princess, which is a small little dog, the size of
Oh,
that
I thought it was gonna be like a Rottweiler, like
No.
150 pound
I think like
Rottweiler.
2 cats back there.
And like 100
Jesus.
100 years from now, they're gonna find this house and they're gonna think it's like a.
What the fuck did this happen in this house?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that story about a guy named Jeffrey Dahmer?
Animal sacrifices are going on to this. This is fucking.
Yep.
This is Rosalind Dahmer.
It's the Rosalind Dahmer.
Got a lot of bones in your backyard, boy. What you been doing?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. So yep. The Jenny's gone.
yeah.
Only got one dog now. It's crazy. It's weird.
It's
Crazy.
different, huh? Like you get so used to it, and it's a life change.
Honestly,
Way less shit in the yard.
True.
it actually becomes easier, like peaceful. But it is weird.
It's weird.
It's weird
It's-
and peaceful at the same
right.
time. Like, oh, I don't have to deal with a cat or another dog or this or that or.
This makes me want to break out some Vince Gill and tell him to go rest high.
Or Sarah McLaughlin, The Arms of the Angel.
Nah, that one doesn't hit like old Vince does.
Oh, dude, it wants me to. That makes me want to donate 10 cents a day.
I feel bad for those animals.
Probably
Kano
get
got
coffee
up.
right. in
Kano
front of
got
that.
up when we started singing Sarah McLaughlin.
Go
Yeah.
to heaven shine.
He's here because my dog died. My other dog died.
That is true. He's your replacement.
Yeah, Luda got separation anxiety. He has.
Yeah.
Luda still has no tail.
You should have named him Shane. Shane Falco.
Luda still has no hair on his tail because when my other dog
Is that
died,
dog still here?
yeah, he's in the room over there.
I met him once.
Yeah, because I forgot to put him away.
And he was fine.
But they get a little overwhelming when
He was,
both of them around.
and he's not.
Well, just imagine if the other one was out, that matches the energy.
Oh.
But when Rondo died, Luda chewed all of his hair off his tail for separation,
anxiety, yeah.
and killed all the hair follicles on the top part of his tail, so his hair would never grow back.
You don't have to ever worry about
a lot of
fleas.
his hair on his tail.
Yeah.
Been doing that.
Could be because allergies are high right now. Like their pollen counts.
It's not falling anymore, so thank God.
They said it was like super high this
At
morning.
my backyard, it's not falling anymore. It stopped about a week ago.
Well, it's supposed to rain here in the morning. It's going to wash it all away. Supposed to get a shit
Tomorrow,
ton of rain.
yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to rain pretty
Like
much
2 o'clock
all
in the
day.
morning, yeah. Something
Yeah,
like
it's supposed to take a break around lunchtime, then pick back up like 2 or 3 o'clock. Good, we need it.
Yeah.
Y'all down to go to Mexico?
You boys want to go? Yeah, let's go to Mexico. Tijuana Flats.
It's like a 2-hour flight.
Yeah, it's not
mean,
far.
It's pretty fun, man.
Yeah, that was a good time.
It was nice.
I can't have get y'all to commit to go to the racetrack.
I don't want to go to the racetrack.
I don't want to go to Mexico.
But you do want to go to
I
Mexico.
don't want
Let's go to a racetrack in Mexico.
The racetrack. The
We can
racetrack.
go fishing too. We can go get a
The
charter
racetrack
over
is
there.
how was y'all's charter?
It got canceled.
I know
of the wind.
exactly.
I was like late Sunday. I'm like, hey man, when Danielle's not around, send me a fish pic.
I'm like,
and he's like, what are you talking about,
bro?
I'm like, you know what I mean.
That's just weird, man. The way he said it, though.
Yeah. I'm like, send me a dirty fish pic.
The racetrack is cheaper than Mexico.
Yes, it is.
But
remember all this
we need
cruise
to
that we've been talking about going
I
on
don't
the
really
last
care to
15
go.
years?
I don't care to go on a cruise, but if we go on a cruise,
give us a list of what you care about. So we can.
Well, I'm down. I will go on a cruise. I will go on a cruise, but it's not like
there's only
something
2
that's-
things he cares about: his kids and Chili's.
Chili's. You know what I want to do?
I like Chili's.
You know how people like there's people out there it's like every year like a group of buddies we'll go to one football stadium, one football game a year.
Yeah,
But
we
every
went to
year-
the Bucks game and saw Tom Brady
Every
play.
year, but it's different. Like this year we'll go to New England. Next year we go to Green Bay. We need to do that with racetracks.
I'm down. I want to go to Talladega.
Yes.
I want to go to Martinsville.
Yes.
I want to go to Bristol.
Yes,
Yes.
but we need to commit to it.
Y'all have
Not
fun,
just
man.
say we do it.
Y'all have fun
Commit.
with that.
Dude, Talladega, you would fucking love Talladega.
No, I wouldn't.
Dude, it's the biggest party in the
cool.
Southeast.
It's cool, but I'm
We
not
gotta
about
go with
I'm
a-
not
What the
about-
fuck happened to
You
this
wouldn't
guy?
go with a Winnebago?
Yeah, I would go.
You
Look at-
camp. You camp in the largest party in
I
the
don't
Southeast.
get hard like y'all do, okay? Like y'all get hard about that shit. I don't get hard
Okay,
about
just
racing.
because Dale's not
Talladega's
there.
not about the racing, John.
That's fine. We can party, but I don't get
Yes.
hard about the parties. I'm not getting hard about that shit no more.
What the fuck happened to this guy, man?
Soft John.
Fucking soft John, dude.
He finally,
I get hard, but not about the same things I used to get hard about.
The J finally went soft. Now he's just yawn.
Think about jiu-jitsu or something when we're fucking drinking.
He don't even do that no more.
I like to fish, man.
Well, you can fish in the lake, and does Talladega got a lake like Daytona?
I'm sure it does.
Okay,
He's
we can
like,
make
"Ooh,
one. Yeah.
Find one.
Look at
Yeah.
John, man. What the hell happened to this guy?
I don't know, man.
I tried to watch some racing last weekend, and I was like, man, this shit sucks.
It's not about the racing. It's about hanging out with your bros for the weekend.
Your bros.
Your bros.
and,
You remember that? You're not down for that anymore either, are you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Sleepy John over there, man.
Fuck.
Fucking living it up in a Winnebago.
You're the one that cancels on us because you're in a grumpy mood.
I'm sorry that John shows up at 9 o'clock at night.
Hey, whatever. I'm still in a good
Whatever,
positive
man.
mindset.
Because you show up at the time you do, I get a lot of experience behind the wheel, and I'm
Yeah,
thankful
it's-
because
Remember
I
we
get
used
my
to,
fix.
Remember
Get
we
my
used to
fix.
show up like at 6:30.
oh yeah, we used to play
We used to
couple
order
rounds,
pizza.
Tiger Woods and shit.
That's when you were showing up at my house. Like,
No, that was here.
yeah, maybe
We
once.
did here.
No, we used to do it all the time
Hey,
here.
no
Yeah.
way.
We
no.
used
You
to play
show
around
up-
the Tiger
yeah.
Woods.
You used to show up. It used to be routine. Mike
Well-
would be here at 5. You'd be here at 6:15.
That might have been pre-Cameron, though.
I don't know. I don't
Probably,
keep, I don't
yes.
keep track of
Because
your
Cameron added that because I had to help because we have an extra kid now.
An extra
Okay.
kid.
Well, now they're a little bit more self-sufficient.
Kids. Okay, so what's the excuse now?
Gotta catch up with my dad.
Can't catch him with that.
You gotta catch him with
Can't
that.
catch him with my dad.
Why does it gotta be ketchup? Why can't
Yeah.
it be fucking string cheese or something?
I
Fucking ketchup.
I really don't want ketchup anyways.
Ketchup.
Catch up with your dad tomorrow.
Yeah.
How's
he doing?
I might not be out of the house tomorrow.
That's why you need to make yourself go out of the house tomorrow.
Oh, well, I gotta go to work. So I guess I will be out of the house. But that's that way. Outside that way.
You were a disappointment.
What are you
He
shaking
is.
your head for, boy?
You're a disappointment. You're a
Disappointment.
disappointment.
Ross, you're just pissy about everything, man.
No, I'm not pissy.
Oh, you're pissy.
No,
Yeah, you look pissy.
I'm not pissy.
Speaking of grumpy, did you see that conspiracy that you were talking about? Tori's into Disney's conspiracies.
Yeah.
Well, this other conspiracy is Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Who?
Lord Farquaad
I know
from
who you're talking
Shrek.
I
about.
don't know who that is.
The one that like
I never
sends
seen
Shrek.
Shrek.
on the quest and shit.
And then
But
he
anyway.
Princess Fiona.
Do you know who his mother and his father is, allegedly?
Mr. and Mrs. Farquaad.
No.
That is true, though.
His mother is supposedly Snow White, and they showed how he wearing the same designs on his shoulder thing, same black hair, everything. You know who his dad is?
A dwarf.
Yes, Grumpy. Because they wear the same belt, and the mirror that he has on the wall was the magic mirror from Snow White. Probably got it from his mom, and he's evil, which Grumpy, evil, and he's short. Snow White, Ben Grumpy. That's the deal.
You might be onto something.
I know. Well,
Disney always
evidently
does.
she was
they,
onto
they,
something.
they tie this shit together.
But yeah, man, like that's the best Snow White could
So
do.
Grumpy
Though.
and Cinderella.
Prince Charming was
But
supposed to be.
Shrek is a universal thing, so that was probably a troll on Disney.
Could have been. That I didn't know that, but yeah,
right?
it could be.
Shrek is not a Disney thing.
I don't know.
It's not.
I don't know.
I also seen where I think it was Chris Farley was supposed to be Shrek, and they like filmed everything, and then at the very
I
end,
thought he died way before Shrek came out.
maybe it wasn't Chris Farley, but it was somebody like that. And then Mike Myers filled in, and they re-recorded everything, and he became Shrek's voice instead of. I want to say it was Farley. It might be worth a Google.
Did you see that comes out June?
Game of Thrones.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
My dad just mentioned something
They
about that.
released 2 trailers today.
Car axes.
The green trailer and the black trailer.
Yeah,
Did
'cause
you see Back to the Future is coming back?
I did not.
I watched the trailer.
I don't care.
Great Scott!
I really wasn't a fan of the original.
You're a bitch. I loved them.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch. Dude, time travel's cool.
I barely remember it. I
Yeah, me
remember
too.
watching
I was
it.
like in the
Thank
80s,
you.
man.
Barely remember.
They had 3 of them. They went to the Wild Wild West. They went back to the 50s. And then they went to the future. Yeah. It's pretty good. I like it. I'd watch it.
A coworker of mine. He was one of the guys who was trying to get me on Game of Thrones back in the day. I'm like, I'm not watching that shit. Shit sounds stupid. Medieval zombies, dragons. Gay. Not watching it. I ended up watching it. Best show ever on TV.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
we
you got
can't,
the new
we can't get
Roadhouse
past
on
the
the-
Bachelor.
you got the new
Oh, yeah.
Roadhouse on the-
Roadhouse.
I got it on there today.
you got the old
Really?
Roadhouse?
I do not.
I would
Fucking
like to
Dalton.
watch the old one and then compare it to
You've
the
never
new
watched
one.
the old one?
I have, but I don't
It's
remember
good.
it. It's just like the fucking Back to the Future. I don't remember a lot of
No.
it.
Man,
I've
dude.
seen it, but I don't
I used to
recall.
watch Roadhouse on CMT at least 3 times a week.
But back to what I was saying.
I only recall
Seriously.
watching it once.
It's on CMT probably tonight if I had to guess.
My coworker last week was saying how he just got Netflix. Yeah, I just got Netflix. Anything we gotta watch? I'm like, Stranger Things. No, I heard about that shit, dude. I ain't watching that. I'm like, bro, trust me.
Just
Watch Stranger Things. He's like, no, it sounds stupid. I'm like, bro, I was in the same boat you were. You know when your mom or your sister tells you need to watch a show and it's
Like,
because
fuck
it's
you.
awesome, you're like, no, I'm not watching it because my mom and my sister says to watch it. It's probably fucking stupid. I'm like, that was that show. My mom and my sister kept on saying you gotta watch Stranger Things. I'm like, I'm not watching Stranger Things. It was phenomenal.
Mhm.
He sent me a text Saturday when I was at a wedding. He was halfway through season 1. He was like, yeah, the show's pretty damn good.
You've got me on 2 for sure. Which
Yeah,
was
he was
Game
like,
of Thrones
you
and
guys are
Stranger
right, it's
Things.
pretty
I'm
damn
like,
good. I'm like, bro, trust me, I was in your shoes. When my mom was telling me to watch a show, I'm like, not watching it. She's trying to get me to watch Yellowstone. I'm like, nope, not watching it.
We're in the game now. We watched on Hulu last night. We watched The Bachelor.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're fucking living it, bro.
God damn, dude.
Fuck, I am not taking your advice.
He
Fuck
finally
you.
has cable and internet.
What are you talking about? We streamed it.
But he still watches this shit he gets on free TV.
We also had it recorded on our DirecTV recorder.
He was like, yeah, we got DirecTV now. And all he does is watch CBS, Fox, and NBC.
But I will say, Love Island Australia has been pretty good. They show a little bit more in Australia than they do the
Your
Americas.
TV dude, you got a plethora of things. Get on my server and watch good shit, dude.
I might, yeah.
Game of Thrones. You gotta watch Game of Thrones.
If you said Dalton's on there, Roadhouse. I gotta compare it.
Who?
Dalton Roadhouse.
I got the new one on there.
I just don't see it living up to.
It's got Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor in it.
Jake Gyllenhaal. No. I'm not a big fan.
Back in the day, Jake Gyllenhaal, you're like, the dude's terrible.
He's
actually in some bangers now.
Gangbangers?
Some gangbangers.
Whoa.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Dude, what was that boxing movie he was in?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of it.
Great movie.
Ali?
Nope.
No.
No way.
Is he the one Ali beat the piss out of?
God,
I'm a bad man!
Is it called Southpaw?
Southpaw. Great movie.
Rocky 4? He was the original Southpaw, bro.
The last Rambo wasn't bad.
The last Rambo?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it.
It came out like maybe 5 years ago, if that. It was like he's an old man now living in Southern Texas.
Yeah, and that's where he pops up behind the Vietnamese guy.
It was like his niece or some family member gets like abducted and taken to Mexico, and he just goes down there and fucks bitches up and brings his
It was
niece
Mexico?
back through tunnels. Yeah, he lived like in fucking Texas. I believe it was Mexico. Yeah, because he made some tunnels from his property.
I said a Vietnamese guy.
Vietnamese, yeah.
Whoa, I was way off if that's the case.
I thought you said he was beating the knees.
Beating his meat.
Nah, man.
The beating his meat guy.
Hold on, I'm going to show you the because they got a meme on it. I watched all the Rambos recently.
I've never watched Rambo. Believe it or not.
Honestly, I watched.
Was that the original Tropic Thunder?
I watched the original ones when they first, like back in the day when they came out, but I haven't watched them
See,
since.
this is what I was saying. No, he's not. This guy ain't Mexican. He ain't Mexican.
I don't know, man.
That's not a Mexican guy, right?
That guy? Well, he ain't fucking white.
Well, he's not white, but he's not Mexican.
Puerto Rican?
Rambo Last Blood came out in 2019. Yeah, he lives on a ranch in Arizona.
Yeah, but where did he go though?
He wants to go to Mexico.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
100% sure. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you anything about the original.
I've watched them all within the last. I probably watched it 2 years ago, 3 years ago on the Plex. I watched all 3 or 4 of the movies, and I can't tell you what really happened.
When do y'all find time to watch movies?
It was late at night.
Usually mine's like in the weekend, like a Friday night or Saturday night. I'll watch something. I haven't watched a movie in a long time.
I'm the same way. I haven't watched a movie in probably 2 years. Well, I have, but
that's not true.
I have not sat through from just sitting there watching.
What was the last movie?
Well, yes, I believe that, but you've watched it all the way through at different points, so you've watched the whole movie. It's just not on the same.
No, I have not sat there and watched a whole movie in a while. It's been a while.
Okay.
We had dodgeball the other night, and Daniel was like, "That's inappropriate," so I turned it.
Was it inappropriate?
Was it the TBS version?
It was on regular TV.
Oh, it's appropriate then.
But White Goodman was. Oh God!
What did he do?
He was doing the whole pumping his thing up, and he was shocking
putting the
his
pizza.
nipple. He was shocking his nipples.
All right.
And the kids were, and Daniel's like, "That's inappropriate."
That part probably
and
is.
I'm like,
not.
no.
The newest Hunger Games movie is probably the last movie I saw.
The Hunger Game was actually pretty good.
The new one, the prequel.
I don't know about that one.
It literally just came out last year. It doesn't have Jennifer Lawrence in it and all that.
I did not watch it.
It's pretty good. It's about the guy who, the
only one that ever won before
the president.
her?
No, the bad guy in the original series, the old man. Who,
Right.
It's him back in the day, like when he was young.
No, I have not seen that.
It was pretty good.
But that movie was that series was better, way better than I thought it was gonna be. And I think you might have talked me on that one. I'm like, I
don't know if I
no,
I didn't. You saw it before I did.
Are you sure?
I'm 100. I didn't see those movies until about 3 or 4 years ago.
I just watched them.
Yeah, same
like
thing
2
with
years
me.
ago.
Okay, then I might have talked you into it.
Yeah, I think you did talk me
Yeah.
into it because I think I brought up the Stone Cold movie where he was.
Oh, yeah,
and you're like, that's something like this, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I guess I'll watch it.
Oh,
And
what
then
was that movie? The Stone Cold movie.
It was
all criminals.
They're all on an island or whatever, and he ends up like.
Oh,
murking
the
everybody.
longest yard.
Now it was all like Keno get.
What the fuck was that called? It was like they made a show. Like it was the same
Yes.
concept almost, but
It was all like murderers and all that, and they all
Skull Island.
It was,
they thought of it was like we'll do a
Broken
pay-per-view.
Skull Ranch.
We'll get murderers, like people who are in
Death
prison
Race.
for life
Death Island or
around the
something.
country or around the world, and we'll bring them all onto this one island,
Oh.
and we'll stream it, and
that-
they'll fight. The
that
last
not-
man standing is set free.
Is that not Death Race?
This came out before Death Race.
Death Race with Jason Statham. That was a good one.
I remember
The
watching
other
some
one
of that.
sucked. The
That
other
was
one
kind of
sucked.
unrealistic, though.
No, they were racing to the death. And
But
Jason
these
Statham
are-
was a
These
badass.
motherfuckers were fighting to the death.
So would they would like jerk each other out of the car.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. And like beat them with a fucking like bat with barbed wire and shit on it and kill them.
That's hardcore.
Mm-hmm. If you couldn't kill him in the race, you kill him before or after. And they race
do
around the
remember.
island.
What's that one where they're taking the? It might have been called Crank.
Yes,
I
that's
would
got
say
him in it.
Something,
The
huh?
Condemned.
Yep.
Condemned,
Stone
yeah.
Cold's movie.
Every time he'd about die, he'd have to take some speed in order to keep his heart rate
I
up.
only seen
And if his
parts
heart
of
rate
that.
dropped below a certain thing, like he would die.
I was always getting that and Italian Job confused.
So he was
I've
always.
never seen the Italian Job or any of the Oceans movies.
I've seen a lot of the oceans, but the Italian
John's
Job.
seen all the Oceans.
I've seen all the oceans.
I
That's
turned
going
on
in
the-
the title.
I turned
John's
on the.
scenes.
Yeah, I turned on the Italian Job one time, and it was
Oh.
not what I expected. Italian Job's right there next to the old rim job.
Dude, do you believe like
The Italian
pie?
sausage.
Have you seen the pie?
I've seen parts of that.
I
yeah.
haven't- I haven't
or all
seen-
of it. Yeah,
I haven't
have.
seen that. I hadn't seen that until like a couple years ago.
That's a good movie.
Great movie.
I haven't seen it.
Black-
Black Hawk Down.
Oh, Black Hawk
Down.
Down. I've seen
I
that.
hadn't seen that until a couple years ago.
Was that right after Saving Ryan's Privates?
I've
Yeah, I've seen that one, too.
Have you?
I've seen
Yeah,
Ryan's
I've seen
Privates.
Brian's Privates.
You see Spot come?
Oh God.
Lord, you seen Ryan's Privates?
I've seen Brian's Privates.
Wow.
Multiple times. He's seen it multiple
Oh,
times.
God.
Black Hawk Down and see Ryan's Privates. That's great.
I've seen Ryan's Privates. That's a good one, dude.
I've seen Ryan's Privates.
Fuck. Y'all some weirdos. man.
That war movie was fucked up. though,
I
like,
guarantee you,
kinda sad.
there's probably a spoof movie out there.
I've
I'm
seen
sure.
Ryan.
You go on Pornhub.
Black Cock Down.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sucking Ryan's Privates.
John falls asleep to Black Hawk Down.
Not bad. Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down.
That was a violent movie, man.
That was a great movie that, like, again, I hadn't seen until a couple years ago. And you watch it, you're like, I know that fucking actor. I know that guy's
Yeah.
from that movie. That it's like they weren't big at the time, but
Yeah.
all those guys.
all those war movies. Yeah. But they grew.
They got bigger for
Yep.
sure.
They grew on you for sure.
But all the actors in that, all the
All the
cast
actors.
members in that movie,
Yeah,
are
all the
like,
cast.
they ended up becoming Jamie fucking Lannisters in that movie.
Yeah. They all became all right.
Draco's dad on Harry Potter.
You ever seen Wind Talkers?
You took the words out of my mouth. I was trying to say that and get him to shut the fuck up. And you took the one movie that I fucking know.
I have not seen Wind Talkers.
Oh.
It's pretty interesting. It's
All
about the
those war
Navajos.
movies came out at the same time. They're using Navajo code to talk back and forth because
They've never heard that
right.
language.
So they're called code talkers, and they would do the translation
Oh, I've
back
seen
and forth.
that. Yeah, well, I haven't seen the movie, but I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah,
The guy that's on
Based on a true story.
right.
I know.
The main character for the Indian Wind Talker, he was the sparkler salesman in Joe Dirt. I got
I don't remember.
sparklers and snakes.
It's hard for me to take people serious when they were in a comedy first,
Yeah.
and then they go do a serious role, and it's like, or they might have done the serious role first, but that's
Like
just
Adam
the way I've
Sandler
seen
in
it.
serious movies is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
or
don't-
Jim
yeah.
Carrey in a serious
Yeah.
movie.
It's not the
is
same.
fucking weird. I can't wait. I was watching like sometime at Internal Sunshine thing.
Kevin Hart in serious movies is weird.
Never seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a few with him. And what's his name? The guy who got keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Will Smith.
No, the guy he slapped.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. I've seen him in serious roles.
Yeah.
It'd be like watching Denzel do a comedy.
Denzel's good at everything, dude.
But I mean, have you seen him do a comedy?
Yeah, it's called Training Day. I
That's
laughed my
not-
ass off.
King Kong ain't got shit on me! Dude, sounds just like Wolf. I
I laughed
like
my
Will
ass off in that movie. I thought he was very comedic.
That was
Dude,
not a
Eva
comedy.
Mendes and her titties in that movie.
Oh, she's
Hell
hot,
yeah.
bro. You know, I'm into some Latinos.
Yeah, Esperanza.
Latinas.
Latinas. There means many of them.
What's the difference?
Change the A's and the O's.
What's the
you know?
difference
Latinos.
between a Tina and a Tino?
Latino is a dude and a Tina is a female.
Training Day, that was like one of my favorite movies back in the day. That was a great movie.
Oh, man. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
hot, bro.
Yeah. He busted her. That was
I'd
an old
bust
lady.
on her, too.
Yeah. He busted her room. She's sitting in the bed with her titties hanging out. Like,
Whoa, hey.
remember seeing those like when I was like 13? I'm like, hey.
Oh, I remember watching Any Given Sunday because it was a football movie, and the
Yeah.
next thing you know, LL Cool J is doing cocaine off that
Yeah.
stripper's titties.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember that? It was in a bathroom scene.
Lawrence Taylor breaks his neck.
That I
He's
do
like,
remember.
be careful, guys. I'm worth $1 million.
That's right. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
You don't remember like he's in the bathroom doing coke off the?
Uh-uh.
You don't remember that?
No. I
You
remember
can pull it
Willie. Willie was beaming.
Well,
Yep.
He kept the ladies screaming.
Yep.
Oh, and then Al Pacino ended up fucking Jesse from Saved by the Bell.
When I wake up in that morning.
Nuh-uh.
Yes!
She's not even in that movie.
Yes, she is.
No.
Any Given Sunday.
No, you're wrong.
She was a
The
fucking
curly-headed girl?
Yes, she was an escort or prostitute.
You know, now you say that, I remember that.
Yes,
I
I
know.
remember. I've seen this movie multiple times.
I just remember the strippers from The Replacements.
Let's see.
I do not recall.
I'm just gonna put any. Well, Ross is. Are you looking it up?
No.
No.
Okay, he's typing. All right. Any Given Sunday nude.
Oh, great.
Blurred.
Probably
Jamie Foxx.
there'll be some dudes in their jock straps. Any given
Videos. Let's see what videos they pop up. Cameron Diaz. No.
You know what? I've never found Cameron Diaz
attractive.
hot. Like, if you look at her now, she's like, ugh. But
She's
she
like, ugh.
always looked like,
There you
weird
go,
to me.
Micah.
Yeah. Not even something about Mary?
maybe.
I do not remember this. That's
That
the
was
Jessie
head,
girl?
Yeah, that's head coach Al Pacino with the girl from Saved by the Bell.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
I do not recall. That's crazy.
You don't remember this?
No.
You remember this?
I do remember that.
Yeah, Ross got a memory.
Probably
All right,
because
now
every time I saw that movie, it was on TBS, the family station.
And your mom and dad were in the room watching the TV too, so you always had to
you
close your
pretend
eyes.
like you're not watching. No, I was like, fuck that,
Close
man.
your eyes, Micah. Oh, damn it.
My- my
they
mom
never
wouldn't,
really
uh,
watched the movies. They weren't into movies.
I don't think my mom would have let me watch this if she would have known what was on it.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Uh,
Sounds
what-
like I gotta rewatch the movie.
You do need
The
to watch
Get
it.
it on my
version.
server. It's on there.
Hold on. Let's see. And then we go.
LL Cool J. You know what LL Cool J stands
Living large or something like that.
for? No, ladies love.
Ladies loving, yeah.
Ladies love
That's
cool,
what it is.
cool James.
Yep.
Seriously,
But,
ladies love
Now you
cool
say that, I do
James.
remember that.
Cocaine.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. There I was, giggling about the games that I had played with many hearts, and I'm not saying no names. And then the thought occurs, teardrops make my eyes
He was a
burn,
running
'cause
back,
I said to
wasn't he, in the
myself,
movie?
look what
Yeah.
you've done to
Yeah.
her. Yeah, now he's a crime scene detective on NCIS New Orleans.
With Ice-T?
No, Ice-T's on Law and Order.
All right.
SVT.
Yeah, he knows all these because they're on the,
Yeah.
the free network channel.
Ice-T works with Olivia Benson, okay? You know what? Ice-T would be a good trainer for Mike Tyson.
How's the Chicago shows been?
Oh, they started back last night. Seriously, they did. I think we may have missed the season because like there was new cast members, a lot. Like they did a flashback, but none of it made sense to us. We're like,
Micah, you need to tune your TV to a channel higher than 13. Or
I do.
28, higher than 28.
I go to 212, which is NFL Network. 214's Mav TV. I catch a lot of lawnmower races on there. 219, that is Fox Sports. FS1. I watch some truck races on there. I've been watching.
NBC Sports doesn't exist anymore.
Does no longer
they used to be
exist.
220.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of drag racing since we went to the drag race thing.
That was crazy,
I've become right. TV does not do that justice.
No. John, have you ever had the hair on your ankles stand up and blow in the wind?
You ever felt your balls tingle and nobody was touching them?
I did.
I did too.
Oh, the ankles, not the balls.
I was.
It
was a good time.
Friggin' Tim the Bee Man was like, let's go walk up to the starting
dude.
line. Like, okay. So him and Tim the Bee Man and Micah were keeping back a little bit. I saw the promised land at the staircase.
Sure did.
Right there.
He saw the stairways.
I'm like, no one's standing on the staircase, literally parallel with the start-finish line. So I walked up there, and everybody go, oh, yeah, man, he's got the idea right here. You went up there?
Dude, it fuck near stops your heart.
The earplugs don't stop shit when you're that close.
And
like, literally, we were...
done.
Would you say we were probably 20 yards?
Within Pecker's reach, for sure.
Yeah. Dude. I felt the hair on my ankles stand up and blow in the dang wind. I literally told Mike and Tim the Bee Man when that shit happened.
He wouldn't have felt that because he doesn't have body hair.
No, he doesn't have body hair. He's like a dolphin. He's like a dolphin.
He is. That's a good way to put it. He's like a dolphin with a fucking, a mullet.
But you felt that shit, like Mike said, you felt that shit in your chest.
Yes.
Like, goodness gracious.
I'm pretty sure it unrattled one of the clots that I had.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
Well, it didn't kill you, so.
It was exhilarating. Like it was
awesome.
It was an experience. Like I rock my flat bill Tony Stewart hat now all the time. I
bought 2 Tony Stewart hats. I bought the big straw hat and then an all black one with his logo on it.
Dude,
that's cool.
And I forgot that the Gator Nationals was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was.
We should have went.
2 weekends. Oh yeah.
We should have went.
I'm down to go to any racetrack for any race.
Okay.
But dude. And then your eyes burning when they fire up the cars with the friggin' methanol.
Yes.
Or the nitromethane.
Yes. I'm telling you, like, it was an experience. Like, there's no pit pass. It's just wherever the fuck you want to go.
Yes.
Seriously.
Literally, you buy your ticket and you can roam anywhere.
Anywhere you fucking want to go. Anywhere, but you literally, like, walking in front of the car right before it goes on the racetrack. Like, they let you get up so close.
Like, they have the barricades right up at the car where they're working on it, so you can literally sit there and watch them.
Yeah, they're selling.
They were giving people, like, clutch
plates
shit. Like, handing out parts because they replaced.
They're all accessible up there.
They rebuild the motor after every run.
Yeah, and that part's cool. You get to watch them do all that. Yep. And, like Tony Stewart was on a freaking moped, like right here, right there.
Yeah, he scooted right on by us.
That's
and Sky Coletta were like, we don't want to fuck with that guy. He'll beat our ass.
Doug Coletta.
Doug Coletta. Not Doug Coletta. The Hagen.
Yeah.
The jacked up dude were like,
yeah,
that guy was gonna whip our ass.
Get his ankles because he's built like a upside down question mark.
Oh yeah.
But he's like fucking jacked.
Dude, yeah, no, he was solid.
Like snapping legs.
Yeah, he was.
The worst part of it was the beer line.
That's we were buying like 10 at a time. Lost Sundays.
Yes.
Tequila seltzers.
Some weird seltzer. But the beer line. Oh, we got a Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson.
But dude, the beer lines there, the tents were fucking long as shit.
But I was able to walk right in with a high noon. They didn't say shit to me, and I had one in my pocket. And
I had to chug mine.
Out.
Man.
Yep. Me and Ashton, we just walked right in, had them, no problem. Had we had known that, we would have just went back to the car, like we did.
I think they're going to do that more often, or every year.
That'd be cool. Like it was a good event.
It was an NHRA event,
but it wasn't
non-sanctioned by the. It was all the NHRA drivers.
All the heavy hitters
put on their own event.
And for $1 million.
Yeah, for $1 million, while the championship driver from the year before made $200,000 from winning the championship, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yep.
But no, like I said, it was a good time. It was a Peter Tickler for sure. I'd never been to a deal like that. I've been to a lot of forms of motorsports, but I've never been to that.
I was at the dealership getting my truck detailed, And
Hey,
literally
late
2
notice.
seconds after I handed him the keys and they drove it back, Micah sends me a text. Hey, man. Or you think you called me. Might have been a text.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hey, man, you want to go to Bradenton for the drag race? He's like, I got a ticket available. I'm like, yeah, man, when? We're leaving Arbondale right now. I'm like, ah!
He actually got there like 5 minutes after we did. I don't know how he did,
I
but
fucking booked it down to Bradenton.
I was surprised.
I was like, how long have I been here? Like 5 minutes.
I even finished my first nooner.
Yeah.
But it was a nice, beautiful day for it, man. Mm-hmm. Like, it was really cool. And, like, it was reasonably priced. Like, it wasn't stupid. Was it like $35, $40 or something? $50?
It was $50.
Yeah. We got our $50 worth. I was entertained. Even though we didn't stay for the final. We left at the semifinal. But nah, it was good, man. But I would be down to do that. Like, go to a race or, an event of some kind.
You would like it, John. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Like, we should make it an event.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a race. But race, the big football game we went to see Brady play last game, that was cool.
Well, it's like the whole NASCAR thing, going to one track a year.
Yeah.
I got the idea from what Dave Callahan and
take us 36 years to go to
Van,
all of them.
Like Ryan Van and Callahan and all that every year. Yeah. Him and like all their buddies, they spend a weekend in a town of a football stadium and they go to that game. Yeah. Like, was it 2 years ago when the Patriots and the Bills played on Monday Night Football?
That's a cool game.
When it was like 5 degrees outside.
That is not a cool game.
With like 70-mile-an-hour winds.
I'm down as long as it ain't freezing anywhere we go.
I'm good on this.
I was saying, it's like, we should do that with racetracks.
Racetracks.
Like, go to, like, dude, Bristol. Mm-hmm. It's a football stadium.
I watched that last week.
In it. Mm-hmm. But it's a party. Dude, you're thinking about the race. You don't worry about the race. The race is only 3 hours of the entire weekend.
John sleeps through every event that he's been to.
I can't wait to eat your nachos.
Yeah. That's why you want me to fucking go, you motherfucker.
I want him to buy a bunch of food he's not going to eat.
John's like, hey,
I want you to pass
John's
out.
like, I'm going to hit the concession stand. Y'all want anything? No, we're good. 10 minutes later, we're eating his fucking food because he's sitting there.
At his brother-in-law's bachelor party, he bought my drinks by the pool. Yep. So I'm like, hey, man, I got your food tonight. So at the game, I get him. He requested a foot-long corn dog.
and barbecue
nachos.
pulled pork nachos.
He falls asleep like this, head down, both of them. I'm like,
not touched.
Like, you going to eat that? Nah. I paid a lot of money for that. I'm fucking eating it. And I think he finished the nachos off, right?
Hey, do we need to call, like, the doctor or the
Is he okay?
Nah, he's good. He does this all the time.
Sleep it off, yeah. He'll be fine.
I was tired, man.
Yeah, I ate the nachos.
You ate the nachos. I finished off the hot dog. It's expensive, man, for a foot long. I don't even think you took a bite of either one.
He didn't. They're untouched.
They were
no disrespect. No disrespect. I was just tired.
No. He tore up some Papa John pizza.
When the lights go out, they go out. It's there's no keeping them on.
Night. I
got to turn them off for a little bit and they'll come back on.
Night.
Can't turn me off. Won't you turn me on? Yeah.
Well, it's actually the opposite for me. Like, you turn me off.
Can't turn me on before you turn me off.
I'm off for a while. Every now and then I get a quick reboost, like close my eyes. Yeah. Tink, 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 I'm back.
Little boosty.
Yeah.
I've been a lot better, though. I don't get as fucked up as I used to, though.
You don't do anything anymore, man.
I still do stuff.
I still do stuff.
Name it.
I drink all the time. But I'm by myself most of the time.
I drink alone.
Nobody else.
Fucking, he's over here spitting out song lyrics, man.
Drink alone.
No down the bank. I gon' call the grain. I'll be
Little ZZ Top.
Yeah. You know them guys were tripped out on some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're feeling like how I'm feeling, dog.
Feeling, man.
I'm tripping, man.
You are tripping, man.
Falling. I can't get up.
Tripping. Falling. Can't get up.
Ah!
I feel like if John was a rock and roll singer, he'd be like the Pearl Jam guy. On a hill, on a horse of butter. Hey. He's on there singing about, please pass the butterman. Please pass the butterman.
John's more of a margarine guy.
Yeah.
No, he's more of a
With
arms wide open.
Yeah, that's old Creeder. I can remember
When you are with me, I'm free.
what's
My
that?
sacrifice.
What's another Creed song that you sang?
Elijah's her.
Oh yeah.
Is it I was thinking Nickelback. I was thinking about Rockstar, where he's talking
I
about.
like your pants around your feet.
I thought it was.
I just got my license black.
Yeah, quesadilla.
Yeah, I had a quesadilla for dinner.
That's right.
I'll have a quesadilla.
I wanna be a rock star.
I want a quesadilla.
Look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
How did her lips get so red?
What the hell's on Johnny's head?
And this is where I went to school.
Micah always called me a tool.
I tried to fit in, but I wasn't cool.
I'm such a damn fool.
Yeah, fool.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, man.
I'd be a hell of a rock
You
star.
have something like wanted to be an all-star. I'm at the bottom of 9. Something like, hey, I just wanna be a rock star. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, hey. Can't get.
Get
Get
out of
Get
here,
on,
man.
get. I got slobber all over me and shit. Yeah.
Well, at least I'm not Luke Bryan.
Yeah, you're not a billionaire.
Yeah, I damn sure ain't.
I tell you what,
But
I'll keep the dust up there.
I may not be Luke Bryan, but I'll ride around in some trucks.
Hunting, fishing,
Drink a
bucking
beer.
every day.
Fucking every day.
Drink a
That's
beer.
how I know I turn gay. Hunting, fishing, butt fucking every day. I can butt fuck all day long.
I'm like, this is good as fuck. Country on.
Oh yeah.
But he knows all the words.
No, but for whatever reason, we're riding
weird,
together
man.
and you put the
It's
radio
weird.
on. The fucking Luke Bryan comes on every
Yeah,
fucking
he's
Playing
time.
Spotify, the Luke Bryan playlist on his phone.
97.5 Luke Bryan. We switched to 99.5 Luke Bryan. 103.5 Luke Bryan. God damn it!
I got that real good, feel good
He
stuff.
knows them all.
Climbing up on a big bag black good truck.
What?
Rolling down 95s.
With Johnny there by his side.
Oh,
He's
Lord.
got a fucked up accent.
Ever since I saw
He
a
has nasal
comparison,
problems.
yeah. Ever since I saw a comparison
Shut the
of
damn
him and Beavis,
Yeah.
Butthead. It was Butthead.
was the butthead. Oh,
He looks
like,
just
it
like
him.
Butthead.
He was like
Did I send y'all the cat thing of Beavis and Butthead?
the
Did I?
cat thing.
No.
The cat thing.
It was classic. I thought I sent it on Instagram.
Another country voice that's very unique is Dwight Yoakam. Like, but it's almost it's similar to
time no matter to me.
it's almost like Luke Bryan tried to copy that, but was doing a piss poor version of that.
It's because some similarities. The fuck. Stupid.
Yeah, that's Luke Bryan's life. It's a fucking
Oh,
cat.
that's two cats doing the back.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, he's got a little Dwight Yoakam in there.
Well, it sounds a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Yeah, I could do both of them singing the same song slightly different. You got. I seen that. Who you that Hulk Hogan? Yeah, he's like, I'm caught in a trap. Can't hold back. And then you got Luke Bryan. I'm caught in a trap. There's John's, Tina's, and Tino's.
Yeah. John's
Hey!
John's
Hi.
Latinos.
Latinas.
John's like, I'm all for that border immigration.
Yeah, man.
Bring the good stuff too, man. Hey, man, it's me. No, man, ain't nobody here. Ain't nothing, man.
John's not here.
Yeah. John's not here, man. No, it's me, man. No, man. No, John's not here.
John's
Go
not
ahead.
here.
Go ahead, man.
Johnny's not here, man.
I'm blind. I'm
He's
blind.
looking at us like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I know what you're talking about, man.
Man. Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta pee so bad.
He looks like a drug mule.
He does.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, it looks like you could go to Mexico
Mexico.
and smuggle stuff back over here, and they wouldn't know which side you're on.
That's not funny.
He even has his long sleeve button-up shirt
He
on.
does.
Yeah.
All you need is a pair of Deckers.
It was pretty cool though. Like the Mexican
Dockers.
military dudes were riding 4-wheelers and walking on the beach, and they got fucking like ARs and shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, God damn, they're serious over
They're
here.
serious over here.
Oh God dang, man!
Saved it.
I think we gotta end this
No,
shit.
you didn't. You spelt it,
No, but it didn't go anywhere.
but it's on the table,
it didn't
wet.
get on anybody.
Nope.
and you didn't break the glass.
It's cool.
Don't use the the paper.
Yeah, why not?
Don't use the net.
Bam.
Soak it up.
Yeah,
That's art.
it is.
I'm gonna sell it for $42.
Bounty don't have shit on that, man.
The quilted quicker picker upper.
We can end this shit if y'all want.
Pacific
want-
South.
We're an hour in, and you'll
It's
have
almost
an
like a
important.
blimp.
You'll have an important meeting tomorrow.
Bleep. Bleep. Bleep.
Excuse
I
me.
missed the blimp.
Bleep.
It's not important.
Blimpy.
Nothing's as important as you make it.
I don't know what that means.
I'd like to see what?
Adios,
Adios.
amigos.
John hasn't left Mexico.
Adios, Tinas and Tinos.
I like.
John loves the Tinos.
John
I like the
likes to.
Tinas. I like the Tinas.
Yeah. John likes to eat.
Tinas and
Tinas and Tinos.
All right, we'll see y'all next week, probably, maybe. Who
See ya,
knows?
maybe. Yeah, we might have
He
to
likes
cancel.
to choke. Tinas and Tinos.